a link with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah ta'ala has said in the Quran Hakim that both your zahir and your batin need to be looked after and kept clean. And obviously we emphasize a lot on the zahir, on the apparent, on the external, and to quite an extent we try to preserve and also beautify our external self. But when we look at the batin, the inner self, the soul, the heart, this is lagging behind quite a lot. And this will give us loss. Just I gave you the example. Allah Ta'ala has given you a certain quality, capacity. He doesn't have that. She doesn't have that. So should we criticize him? Oh, look at him. Oh, this person. This is common. There's such a way of life. Good people who pray and worship, they criticize others. And for them, this isn't a sin. They don't even think of this as a sin. With ease, they say, oh, no, it's okay. It's only a laugh. We're only having a joke. But Allah Ta'ala says that any Muslim, any person, and a person who has iman, if you see someone doing zina or stealing, or he's a thief, or committing a big sin, or doing a lot of big sins, if you see a person doing this, then the hukum is that you shouldn't just say that this is bad, but on top of that you should think that this person's better than you. Subhanallah. What a big point. That you see with your eyes a person not got iman, not a believer. Even at that time you shouldn't have a feeling in your heart, oh, this person is not a mu'min. No, he's insan, she's insan, they are human beings. Remember, Allah Ta'ala says that think about the end point. Okay, fair enough, that person hasn't got iman, far from Allah, and he doesn't know about the Creator. We know Allah, we recite the kalima. So even that person as a hukum, don't look down at that person with hatred or distaste. No, look at the anjam, look at the consequences of this. What do you know that tomorrow that person will have iman, and after he brings about iman, or she, and they're forgiven and we have iman, and tomorrow we may leave iman and become disbelievers without iman and go into Jahannam. So the success is what? On the consequence end point. There was a wali of Allah, there was a person walking. We clean ourselves in the same way. Allah Ta'ala has given us water, purification agents. That inside you there are sins, the germs, the bacteria from morning to night. They gather inside you. That you can't imagine the weeds and the thorns and the brambles and all the bushes, etc. If Allah Ta'ala didn't give you the tawfiq to do tawbah, that go morning and evening, do my dhikr sitting down. This is the reward of Allah. Allah Ta'ala says, I've given you such a great reward. I've given you tawfiq, go and recite my name and do my dhikr so I can clean you. So you can become pure. So this is the maqsad, the objective of dhikr. Who remember Allah, their faces will be shining. The angels will be surprised. What's the reason for this? That they used to clean themselves, purify themselves inside, do Allah, Allah, Allah. The sins in the morning are wiped away. Then in the evening they do dhikr again. The sins through the day, Allah Ta'ala opened the washroom, they used to sit down. The majlis, Allah Ta'ala said, I gave majalis of dhikr in the masjid. In my home, those people with sense, understanding, consciousness. In the Quran, Allah Ta'ala has given the example of His pious servants. Those people who did dhikr remembered Allah and they cleaned themselves. So those people in the world who understood this, they didn't waste the opportunities. Allah Ta'ala is not. And if a person stays with this understanding today, in this day and age especially, that if a person has this thinking, oh, I don't have any sins inside me, a man or a woman, there's no greater foolish person than that. I say that there can be no one greater than Hazrat Junaid Baghdadi. They can in terms of walis of Allah. Doesn't matter amongst us if there are people who are pious, and a person doesn't do dhikr, he says, oh, I don't need to do dhikr, it's not necessary, I've done my lot, I've done enough, I am pious. Then I say that there's no bigger foolish person than that. Rather I will say these words, that Allah Ta'ala has removed His mercy from that person. That he's not even thinking. What is a good deed? Husn khulq, your good deeds. That, subhanallah, people pray you not due to your zahir. That, oh, he's got ibadah and worship. Rather people praise you, look at his tongue, it is sweet. A sweet tongue. His words, when we hear him, he's so beautiful and beloved. When he meets, he smiles. When he speaks to someone, he speaks nicely. When he listens to someone, he listens to someone nicely. Until today, we've never heard that he is making a complaint to consider himself better than others. He's got tawaza, humbleness. He's got akhlaq. And subhanAllah, wherever he is at home, etc., everybody is praising that person due to his akhlaq. We want our salah to be good. We don't need a course. We have one solution. Kunu ma'as-sadiqeen. Allah Ta'ala says, take the company of a wali of Allah and start doing the dhikr of Allah. This is the solution. This is the solution.